Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk about something that's just been on my mind ever since like yesterday. I don't even know what I really want to say about this topic, but it's also a topic that I've read in the book, The Artist Way, and I kind of like want to like broaden the what do I want? I want to say something on the topic that resonates with me and that I kind of like experience now. I see it in a different way now. So the topic is synchronicity. Synchronicity. Why do I feel like I'm saying it wrong? Synchronicity. Yes, synchronicity. Basically, okay, so according to Google, this is what Google says synchronicity is: the simultaneous occurrence of events. Oh, why do I do this every time? The simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but no describable, not describable, discernible. I can't even read my own handwriting at this point. Discernible casual connection. And I know that probably did not make sense to you guys, or maybe it did, but for me it did not. But I knew what the word is because the book kind of like describes and gives examples, and you just understand what it is. So basically, this is where like two events happen. Not necessarily, I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily at the same time, or some maybe yeah simultaneously. They happen, they don't have any relation to each other, but they are connected on a deeper level. Kind of like, let me just give an example that was given in the book so that you guys can understand this. This is an example of what synchronicity is. A woman admits to a buried dream of acting. At dinner the next night, she sits beside a man who teaches beginning actors. So basically, this is a woman that has dreamed of acting, and she buried those dreams. And for some reason, one day she said, like one day she had need a dinner, like dinner somewhere, and coincidentally, she sat next to a man that teaches beginners, like actors. So that kind of like cultivate, what is the word, started her acting journey, because she accidentally sat next to this guy, and then obviously that led to a conversation, and that's how she knows, like, oh, she knew, like, oh, you also you teach, like, beginners, actors, beginners. And then that's how her thing, like her journey, her future, her whatever, her career, her acting career started. Another example is that a businessman who has secretly written for 5 years, oh, for years, sorry. A businessman who has secretly written for years vows himself to ask a professional writer for a prognosis on his talent. The next night, over pool table, he meets a writer who becomes his mentor, and then collaborator on several successful books. So basically, it just says a businessman has written like books secretly, for himself for years, and then one day just decides, you know what, I'm gonna like ask for, what does it say? Yeah, to ask for a professional writer for a prognosis. I don't even know what prognosis. I'm gonna search it up now. You see, this is what I mean. I wrote it down. It was in the book. Anyways, yeah, prognosis on his talent. And then the next night, over pool table, he meets a writer who becomes a mentor and then a collaborator on several successful books. So basically, after he asked prognosis on his talent, the next night, over a pool table, he goes over to like play pool, and then he meets a writer that becomes like his mentor and a collaborator, and he becomes like a successful writer. Basically, this is just when things coincidentally happen, and in the book it says that, okay, let me just read the statement that I read so you guys can understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. we are we are much more afraid that there might be a God than we are that they might not be. So when incidents like this happen to us, we dismiss them as a sheer coincidence. I'm gonna read it again. guys, when I read these things, mind you, like I already said, I have like bad eyesight. So when I read something, it doesn't register to me like that. I always have to read it like 2-3 times because I have like bad eyesight. It's not bad that I cannot see. It's just my two eyes don't work well together like that. So I have to like, yeah. And please don't ask me why I don't wear my glasses. Yeah, thank you. It's just I just really don't like think about it. And also I've been not wearing glasses for the longest time, so I'm used to not wearing than wearing. And also I just use it like when I feel like, okay, here I need the glasses. Anyways, enough about my glasses. We are much more afraid that there might be a God than we are that they might not be. So when incidents like this happen to us, we dismiss them as a sheer coincidence. So basically, this is like saying that we take this type of incidents such as, oh, it was just a coincidence, oh, it just happened. But synchronicity is basically God aligning things to work together for you, and it's not coincident. It's not what it was meant to happen. But this happens when you decide to go, like when you decide to like take action, when you decide to like, okay, now I'm starting, now I'm going, now I'm like, when you really like pursue whatever you wanted to do. So yeah, basically what I wanted to say about this whole topic is that ever since I've been on this creative journey, things like this have been happening for me. Okay, I think two. So for the other one, I already spoke about where I met this lovely lady, and we spoke, and she just felt so warm and friendly, and she was just, yeah, she was like the best person. I just felt so connected, and like I just felt like I loved her already, like, and I probably will never see her again. But yeah, that's a story for another day, I guess, which I already said actually. But yeah, those are my feelings to feel every day. Anyways, so the second thing that I actually wanted to say about synchronicity that happened to me is that ever since like I discovered the artist way, I just kind of been in this era, in this realm of like reading and getting to just like explore my creativity, and just I want to get like to my peak, I want to get to wherever I can get out. Like literally the sky is the limit for me, but obviously I need tools to help me get there, to elevate. So I've been looking for this book, The Alchemist, right? The same website that I found The Artist Way, like I'm reading the soft copy of The Artist Way. So that is what I thought now of like doing, just going on that website and just like, yeah, and just like looking for the book, and then hopefully I'll find it, and if I find it I can download it and read it for free, so I don't have to buy it. And the reason, it's not that I don't want to buy it, it's that I don't have the money to buy it. Yeah, right now I'm broke, but I won't be broke forever. So one day I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna say that. Oh Lord, please hear my prayers. Anyways, so yeah, I can't afford the book, unfortunately, right now, at current moment. And the other reason is that I don't really know where to get such books. I don't even know if they are available here in my country or in my city. So I don't really know much about books, but I think I should start knowing about books. Anyway, so this is what I was doing. This is what happened. I was busy like typing, searching, like scavenging the internet. Where can I get this book? And I'm just stressed because I'm like, I want this book, please, Lord. And then mind you, I'm at work, and then like I'm just like searching up, man. So another colleague of mine just like walks in, and she's like having a phone, and she's just like showing everyone like her child. She's like, oh my god, she's like, oh my god, guys, look at my child, he's so cute, and he has like the longest hair. And she shows everyone, and then she comes to me and she's like, Glory, look at my child, he has long hair, and I want to cut his hair, but like his dad doesn't want us to cut his hair, just telling me about like the child. And oh my god, she has the most beautifulest child on earth. He's really so beautiful, and long hair, like he has long hair. Anyways, that's not the story. So my screen, right, is where I'm searching The Alchemist, and then she sees my screen and she's like, oh my god, I have that book, I can borrow it to you. And I was like, you have this book and you can borrow it to me? I almost teared up, guys. I was like, this is God, you know, this is God aligning my creative process, you know, for things to work out for me and not against me. So yeah, here's the book, guys. I'm so excited to read it, and I'm gonna start reading it I think I'm gonna start reading it like this weekend. I'm gonna maybe not today because I want to go for a sleepover to a friend's house, but I'm definitely gonna get on this. And knowing me, when I'm obsessed with something, I might read it twice, and I'm not even one that reads things twice. Like I'll even just leave like a book halfway, but not this one. I know, because I'm not a quitter. I mean, I quit on books, on other books, but just not things that I'm very much passionate about. Whew. That's all I wanted to say. I don't even know what was the point of this video. I think I just wanted to share that specifically, and I know it probably doesn't make sense. I think my takeaway from this whole topic of synchronicity is that don't dismiss this incident, especially when you decide, like, you know what, I want to do this, and you are giving it a go. Don't take such incidents as, oh, it's just a coincidence, oh, it just happened, or whatever. Like, don't treat it as like a small thing. Don't dismiss it. Dismiss it. don't dismiss it, and don't treat it like it's irrelevant, you know, like it's just a small thing. Those are signs that you need from God. This is my sign, basically, like from God. God is telling me, like, listen, I hear your prayers, and these are my signs to you, because you know how God works in mysterious ways, you know. And obviously I know God cannot tell me his plan, like, you know, because I feel like the reason why we don't know our future is that we won't be able to, like, we won't do what we need to do to get there. If imagine knowing that you're gonna be, like, I don't know, rich or whatever, you know, and he showed you, like, or you just showed you, like, you're gonna be rich. Obviously you're not gonna, like, do whatever it needs to take for you to go to be rich, you know, because you know you're gonna be rich. In your mind, you're just gonna be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be rich. But when you don't know, the unknown for me is actually, it's scary, but it's like, it motivates you to just do stuff, you know, to just it pushes you to do stuff. It pushes you to go out of your boundary, out of your comfort zone, take risks. And yeah, anyways, guys, that is it for this video. That's all I wanted to say, and I hope I hope I got my message across to you guys. And if it did not, it's fine, just watch the next video. Bye, guys. Run fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back.